Oh hey, didn't see you there.
Yo, what up? It's Say My Name.
Yo, what's up? It's Whipped Cream.
What's up, guys? This is Riot Tick.
This is Blunts and Blondes.
My name's Allison Wonderland.
Sullivan King here.
Yo, this is Hesh.
This has been TRILLVO.
And you're watching TRILLVO.com.
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 You're logged into TRILLVO.com.
And you're watching TRILLVO.com.
Disillusionize me, Captain.
What's up, guys? This is Rachel with TRILLVO, and we are here today with young Quack House, Ducky herself. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm really good. And I understand this isn't your first time in Houston, but today you're playing for a really cool show.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited.
So basically the basis of the show is to help empower women. So we actually took some of the top local women that we can find. The lineup is all women, and all proceeds are going to charity tonight. And it's really cool, man. We're really excited to see her throw down. And we actually have 2 bounce houses out there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, 2 big bounce houses. Okay, so I want to talk to you about how you started out in your career. And I know that you actually started out when you were 14, going into the club with fake IDs. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I actually started when I was 13.
Oh, ew.
I started producing. I went to this like super weird like gifted hippie school where for 8th grade you just like did a project. Like that's like what you did. Like we barely had classes.
The whole entire...
Yeah, like we had some classes, but basically you just like did this project. It was called a recital project, and like kids like wrote symphonies and like built hovercrafts, and like you just had to do something. And I was like, I want to be the postal service, so I'm gonna write a CD. And I got Logic 6 and like a cheap ass microphone and like a little interface, and I wrote an album. And I just kept doing it. And then basically what happened is like I took like 1 or 2 like DJ classes when I was like 14, and I was like, nah. Like I had already...
No, absolutely, I would never be a DJ.
No, I loved the DJing. I was like, I'm not paying for a class for this.
Yeah.
So I had already been like performing live at like high schools and middle schools and like house parties and stuff like that with like Ableton 6 and like Innovation like Launchpad, and
That's actually really cool.
it was really cute. I would just like sing and be like beep beep beep. And I was like, no, this is fucking nonsense. But I'll work as your personal assistant. And this guy like hooked me up, and like he had a residency at this club, and I definitely had a fake ID, and I maybe misrepresented my age slightly.
Did they know? Did they ever figure it out?
So they thought I was 19.
And you're 24 now, or 27?
No, I'm gonna be 27.
27,
Yeah,
and
soon, next week.
I just can't even imagine like you like at that age, them thinking you were 19. That's crazy.
I looked like a baby, but I had like a whole spiel about it. I was like, I know, I think it's so good though that I look so young. You know, like I feel like I'm just gonna look young forever. Like please always card me.
Yes, definitely. It's something in the water where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly. And I just had like the best ID. Oh my god, it was so bad, and like I owned it. You know.
So that first album you made, like, do you still love that? Like, is it something that you're still really proud of, or
it's
just...
so cute, and like I think that like I had a natural talent. You know what I mean? I mean, I definitely am a much better producer. Obviously, I would hope. Like, it's very like lo-fi. It sounds like a really shitty postal service, which is like pretty much what I was going for.
So you accomplished your mission.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you too about your previous alias, DJ Fidget.
Oh my god.
So tell us a little bit about that.
The most embarrassing DJ name of all time.
And speaking of names too, we'll go back to how you chose the name Ducky, but why did you choose that name as well? Like, and what was your idea for that project?
So my 2 like rave names were Spins and Fidget, because I just couldn't fucking sit still. And I was like spinning a lot of Fidget House, and everyone just like was like, just be Fidget. And
What
I
is
was like,
Fidget
yes.
House?
Okay, this is like a very like 2008 like sound, like if you remember like Crickers and like Bloody Beetroots, and like that kind of like wobbly thing, like yeah, Fidget.
Wow, that's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So do you ever think that you would put on a project under that alias again, or you're just gonna stick to
No, it's so embarrassing. Oh my god.
I think it's amazing that you can even have different, as an artist, create different lanes and different aliases and projects, and to express who you are.
Totally.
Yeah. So okay, so your PR team actually told us this, and I went to go look it up, and I'm just blown away by your hand-painted clothing.
Aw.
It's like amazing, dude.
Thank you.
And can you tell us about that? But if y'all didn't know, she actually has a hand-painted clothing line, and it's just outstanding, dude. And it has like your own personal quotes, things that you wrote yourself.
Yeah, it's just like poetry kind of. I don't know.
It is like poetry.
Thank you. I just started painting. I like really needed a hobby because I don't do anything besides music because I'm insane. And I just started painting, but I'm not like a visual artist really, but I like doing text. Like I used to do graffiti and stuff.
Oh,
and,
sick.
Yeah, don't tell the cops. And, I just started painting words on clothes. And people started asking me to do commissions and stuff, so I just was like, oh, maybe I could like sell this.
For sure.
So now I'm like putting it on the internet.
Yeah, it's really, really sick. Her latest EP is called I Still Believe in Love, and it's a 4-part EP starting from heartbreak all the way to recovery. And the emotion that you put into it, it's just, you can feel it, you know? And it's awesome that as a producer you're able to relay that. Can you talk to us a little bit about the EP and everything behind it?
Yeah, thank you. So I broke up with this dude. Shocking. And I wrote the first song on the night we broke up.
Wow.
It's called Day Zero, because it was day 0 of our breakup. And I mean, I literally cried like the entire time I wrote that song. Like we were together for like almost 2 years, you
That's
know.
a long time, yeah.
Yeah, it was really painful. And I just wrote this EP. Like it wasn't even like I didn't conceptualize it. Like I'm gonna chronicle my process. Like it just happened. You know what I mean? Like I just was processing and I was creating. And I think that's why you can feel it is because there was no intention behind it. It was just honest, you know?
So since that's your latest EP, compared to like past works, you know, how do you feel like that you've grown and advanced as an artist with your sound?
Thanks so much. Like, I mean, I just see myself grow at like such an astronomical rate, and it doesn't happen like consistently, right? It happens in like these big like spurts. And like recently I've had like this continuous breakthrough for the past like, I don't know, I have a really bad sense of time, so I'm not even going to try to quantify it because it would be wrong. But like, I just like, it's just really started to click for me, like what I want my sound to be. And like also just like technically as a producer, I feel like all this stuff has like meshed, you know. I've been doing this for a really long time.
How long? Since you were 13, like
14
you said, yeah.
years.
Dang.
14.
We're gonna go ahead and let you go play your show because she is about to go on already.
Oh my gosh, is it time? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
it's already almost time. Okay, I want to know what is your favorite show that you've ever played.
Oh my god, that's so hard.
I know.
That's so hard.
Everybody always like, I can't pick just
I
one.
could
But if
never
there's one
pick
that really
one.
if there's like one that just really sticks out in your head, like
Nocturnal Wonderland 2017, I think is when
wasn't that hard.
Wasn't that hard. Well, and I got to bring my dad. He got to see me crush it for like 8,000 people like in our hometown, you know.
That's amazing.
Like,
That's like so amazing. I couldn't even
cool.
imagine. Okay. We have a couple more questions and then we actually are gonna
and
let
then
you.
we gotta like go.
Yeah, we actually we'll end on this one since
Okay.
you're about to play your set. How do you put together your sets? Like, what is it that you would like to try to give to your audience? Like, are you creating like an experience like with ups and downs of emotions, or how do you like to? Is it what you're feeling that day?
It's so funny because I go so back and forth with this, right? Like last year, like for the Nightmare tour, and like before, starting with Hard Summer, right? I was doing an all original set, so it was like totally curated.
That's amazing. Like,
It's crazy.
Wow, that's so cool that you even have that much that you can do something like that.
I know, I made it from scratch a week before Hard Summer because I just decided I wanted to do it.
That's amazing.
And so I was just like, well, I want to do something special for Hard Summer, so why don't I just make 60 minutes of original music this week?
That's amazing. Honestly, that's so amazing.
I just like didn't sleep and then died, and then I went and played it, and it was like so cool. It was amazing, and so then I like used that as a foundation for like my original set for like the rest of the year, and then I would just keep updating it and tweaking it and like adding new stuff and changing it up and like that. And so this year, because I'm focused so much on my live set, I don't really do that, and I also just love doing on-the-fly DJ sets. So like basically like my format is like I have a backup playlist, which is like, okay, I'm sick, or the crowd I can't read. You know what I mean? And that's like my go-to, like it will go off.
Yeah.
And then 99% of the time, I just stray from it. And like I use the first 3 tracks and I'm like, oh, what about this? You know?
Let's see how this one works.
Yeah,
I'll do
exactly.
this. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, man, I really enjoyed talking to you. Thank
Me
you for
too.
letting this audience, the fans, see this side of
Yeah.
you. It's been really nice. Can't wait to see you play. Thank you so much, man.